Now welcome you to the Street Plug Podcast.
Yo, yes, everybody. Welcome to the podcast here. This is our first ever podcast, Street Plug Podcast. You know, I go by the name of Asrii, aka Niski Wadi Whiskey, Mogai Wadi Risky, Anyway, yeah, I'm not here alone. I got my co-host here, he's my friend, we've been friends like forever.
It's your boy.
He's a singer, songwriter, and also a producer. He go by the name of
Most definitely.
it's Mouz Deff, bro. So anyway, bro, it's
been hectic. I don't even want to
Shit.
discuss what's been happening, but we just gotta land on it.
Yo, I don't know how I'm feeling right now, bro. Like I got
Let's just dive in.
so much feelings right now, bro. I don't know, cause this is like third time. This is like the third take.
The only way you gotta do it is to do it, my brother.
Yo, guys, it's hard. It's not easy. I don't wanna lie. It's hard. Anyway, bro, I want us to talk about this thing that's happened here in our city,
Okay.
Welcome, so I came across this alleged,
Allegedly.
yeah, our guy, our mayor, the guy who's in charge of our city got arrested, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
he got arrested. I think sometime last week there, and my source says like the person who arrested him it's his security guard.
Damn.
Yeah, so apparently there was that strike that was happening there.
That was taking too long.
Yeah,
I remember that
so
strike.
he was having problem with his security guards. He like, you guys don't bodyguard me enough. I still feel threatened by these people and stuff like that. So whenever he gets in the office, he beats the guys up, and I'm like,
Damn.
why is it like that, bro? Like, bro, I'm doing my job. You're not doing your job. Hence the people are striking. So instead of you doing your job, you out here man harassing me. Like,
Bruh, it's crazy
nerve,
how
bruh.
these politicians do the most shadiest thing behind the curtains, bro.
that's
Imagine beating someone who's actually supposed to protect you.
who's gonna protect
That's
you? now?
hella crazy, bro. And I don't really have a say behind the security guard actually arresting me. Actually stand up with the guy.
Yeah.
Because how can you
Yeah.
abuse someone who's like literally supposed to protect you?
And I feel like
That's
they should
insane.
add more charges, bro. That nigga guy, I feel like he guys.
Yeah, you should add like more assault charge. He assaulted me. But you're his security guard. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yo,
it's
it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
crazy.
Now, imagine in this small town in Velko, bro. And a nigga come from Eastern Cape and he comes here and assault us.
Bro, it's crazy how these politicians are the ones who are actually in the most shadiest scandal you can find out there. Like in the shadiest scandal you can find out there, bro, there's always a politician inside. There's always a politician pulling the strings.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it's crazy that it has to happen in our town, bro. Like, it's one of the craziest situation ever.
Yeah, man. Anyway, bro. Now my mind is out there. I'm just thinking of other things.
I see you out there dealing with the technicalities. Yeah, let's go, my brother. Let's
Anyway,
go.
bro, I want us to also talk about, I came across this Skomota thing, bro. Skomota is out there, man, doing the most, bro. He's out there
Damn.
doing the most, like he's comizing. He's
Do you
comizing.
believe Skomota is one of the most influential people in our
No,
country?
by the looks of things, man, he is. Imagine, man, like as so good, man, he's gonna have a reality show.
Damn, shout out to the brother.
He's gonna have a reality show. Imagine now, right now, you've been hustling since like
Yeah,
Fantuka,
things seems to be easier for certain people.
Yeah, and like what message now this media is sending out. Like right now, like we're gonna have to look out for guys like Skomota now.
Damn.
Like people who are like normal, they're no longer gonna get shit. Because remember, first it was women. Like women were not getting enough shit and shit. And then we had more DJs of women. We had more it was women everywhere. Yeah. The only something that's left right now is to have a woman president. You know? But then like
everything's gonna be womanized.
Now it's Skomota, you know.
Damn.
And since then Skomota got getting these gigs and shit, like we're gonna have another dude who's Skomota like, and then get also his
But
things.
bruh, you know, I believe like everyone should be given a chance, but you know, there are certain standards that and rules that needs to be followed.
Yeah.
Because you can also talk about the Skomota case whereby manager and stuff.
And I think he was taking advantage of that situation because the nigga is not good upstairs.
People actually need to be checked before, like, since conditioning am too early, so there are certain standards and you know regulations still because you know but one got advantage but they are not capable in this setting. Like Skomota, so you know, Yana is just an entertainer, but it turns out like manager is actually taking advantage of the
man. And
the man.
He only buys him shoes and then maybe
bro, there was an incident in Skomota on a faba to like bags and bags that chillet, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. There was actually a video so like how can Skomota give away so much money? Like April about to fail and jail.
Yeah.
Like imagine not to my fella bro Skomota pops in BMW 10K just like that. It's
Man,
crazy, bro. It's crazy.
We live in a crazy world, bro. Crazy world. Anyway, man, you know, I want us to talk about this beef, bro.
Yeah.
You know, Lenkomo. You know, I want us to talk about this beef, bro. Like, you know, man, look, bro. It's Drake versus the whole industry, you know. Here in Zanti, it's like Luna Florentino versus Zinga, you know, and then Blakey and Usimaman.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about politician.
Yeah,
Blakey and Usimaman and also his friend Tony Diamonds, like they're having kind of clash-ish, you know, and I don't know, man. That's a lot. Even Nota released a diss track
I heard that,
to
bro.
Zinga. You know, he
What
even
is
released
Nota
another one.
into?
He released another
The
one.
second diss track.
Yeah, like he's dissing Nasty C. It's Nasty C Casper. Like a lot of Cas. He's dissing a lot of Cas, bro.
I really gotta follow more of Nota.
Yeah, but Nota's is the next big thing. He's the GOAT.
Damn.
So, man,
People actually doing the most.
yeah, but then somehow, man, you know, with this beef going around, I feel like this thing is being orchestrated to make us forget about the Diddy incident, you know.
Damn.
Because I feel like, man, that time, before this beef started, man, people were getting closer and closer to
the Diddy case.
Yeah, you know, and then even the media, because that time they first raided Diddy's house, and then I'm sure they found some tapes there, yeah. And then everyone was like, okay, since then you guys been there,
Tell us.
tell us, you know. And instead
on?
of them giving us the information, bam, Kendrick. Now we have to focus on Kendrick dissed Drake and J. Cole apologized.
So somehow you think the whole thing's been orchestrated by whoever, the unknown, the anonymous.
The man on top there, man.
Damn.
You know, because even here in Zanzi, we were getting closer to Palapala, you know. We're getting closer and closer and closer to Palapala, and then boom, Tabo Besta. Out of nowhere, you know, I'm like, hey, and now nobody's talking about Tabo Besta.
Where do you think all these cases end up being, bro? Do you think they actually get to the point where they like actually wrapped up and being exposed, or do you think like they just merge them, like they just make us forget about them, then the whole conclusion just
make us forget about them? Because if you remember, even in Mzanzine, Jacob Zuma, while he was still a president, they were like, he had like 500 and something cases that he needs to account for. And then as soon as he stepped down, like nobody said anything.
Nothing was being heard of.
He just got arrested for something law and then got released.
So do you think
because
like
he's sick and now he's out there dancing? I'm like,
so do you think like people who are actually in charge of these cases, they just dismiss them just like that?
yeah, if you have money, everything's good. If you ain't got money, look at Senzo Mayiwa case, bro. It's been a decade,
Bro,
right
they've
now.
been dragging the brother case.
It's been a decade. Well, I'm sure we're gonna go to a century.
Damn.
I'm sure.
It's crazy,
You know,
bro.
if you get money, bro, because look, even about speaking of Senzo Mayiwa case, why is Kelly Kumalo still getting gigs?
Damn.
If it was someone in J ordinary, he was going to be cancelled.
So do you think like if you got money you can make things disappear?
Bruh. Yeah, my dog, like since then we've been friends for a while right now,
Yeah.
And there's this question that I wanna ask you, bro. Like, what's one thing that you used to enjoy doing, but then right now you feel like you wasted your time with that thing?
Yeah.
Like right now you're like, oh man,
My brother.
like what was I doing with this thing?
It's funny because in Miami, I actually used to feel the same about something I've been doing recently. Like
What is it?
music, actually.
Yeah.
Not that I don't actually enjoy it, but I've been actually doing it for so long, bruh.
Yeah.
To the point where like it kind of makes me ask myself some difficult question. Or
Yeah,
like,
it is
am I
very good.
actually on the right route, or am I actually doing this for fun? Because at some certain time, like
Yeah.
you bound to see different changes. Like okay,
Exactly.
or like, actually, am I processing or or
You're going up.
you have to like reach a certain level, But I've actually done a lot of things in Jayam and I feel like I kind of wasted time on. But things that I've done in the past, like playing soccer,
Yeah, also
flexing,
Yeah.
because I felt like it was a route I wasn't setting guy on. I took a route, but then I'm not going to say I've changed and I started to develop on certain capabilities or career or talent. I had some new interest.
You're with me, bro. Like, the one thing that I used to enjoy is, you remember how I used to smoke weed, bro?
Damn.
Right now, I'm like, man, that shit, man, I just wasted my time, man.
How do you figure, bro? How do you figure?
Man, that shit, I feel like I might wasted my time. I don't wanna lie, bro. Cause man, as a person, like, yourself, bro. And you like, man, I was this person, and up to so far before smoking weed, man, okay, I was doing this and this and this and this and this, and okay, after that, when I started smoking weed, this and this and this and this and, cause you see, man, when we do this music shit, bro, like everything will calm, and then boom, out of nowhere, man. Yeah,
the
like
motion
we
is
hit
much
a dead
different.
end and shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what if, man, is that shit, Cause
So, bro, like, another question I have for you, Kuro, like, the time while you were still smoking weed,
That's
what are the
good.
advantages like weed is actually like into
nah, well,
because actually you weren't doing it for peer pressure or for just for
definitely.
fun or just smoking weed.
Yeah.
There were like there's actually a reason behind it.
Yeah, smoking weed, like, there's something good there. Like, when I used to struggle sleeping, I'll just take the blunt, out.
Okay.
If ever like food doesn't hit the same anymore, okay,
You gotta
hit the
spark
blunt,
up.
and then appetite on the roof,
Definitely.
But then I asked myself about that thing, man. Growing up, like, I didn't smoke weed, and I still enjoyed eating food, And then why did I even have to be like, okay, this is the source now that's gonna make me enjoy meal now? Why does this thing have to be the source for me to be like, okay, man, now I'm here? Because anyway, man, right now, man, I was coming to that point that, man, I would be in a good mood, man. I'd be in a good mood. As soon as I spark up, yo, I'm drained. I'm drained, like, you know, I even ask myself, yo, nigga, you ain't shit. Like, I could have achieved this, you could have done
You
this,
see,
you
bro,
could have
like,
you know, that positivityness
Yeah.
that I had, no, it was gone, off the roof, no. Now it was like this, like, I would feel even depressed. I remember this one time, I crashed in front of my son. Yeah, yeah, on to the next one, my guy, on to the
Let's
next
get
one.
it, my brother.
So,
Let's get it.
I wanna know, bruh. I want you to tell me, because I know you have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
We getting
So,
personal.
I saw this TV program,
Yeah.
that advert, finding sister wife.
Yeah.
So then, because I only saw an advert, I
Okay.
haven't watched it that much. So watching the advert, it's like your girlfriend is gonna go out and look for another girl who's gonna be your girlfriend also.
Oh.
That's like
Okay.
sister wife.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So to help with some things that she can't do,
Okay.
maybe if that day you feel like you wanna have sex and she doesn't feel like, she's like,
You can have
hey,
some
sister wife,
accompaniment.
yeah.
Okay.
Feel me? So would you allow her?
Eish.
Would you allow it in your
Bruh,
relationship?
nah, answering in a male perspective,
Mm.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
The modern
I'm trying to be honest, and come
Yeah.
out as truthful as I can.
Yeah.
On a mainly perspective, bro.
Mhm.
I don't think. Actually, I think Majita wana yakabona. If it would be allowed,
Yeah.
bruh, ne re tla nyala bo ma 6 to 7 to whatever wives we have,
Yeah.
But because ka di cost tsa di relationships, people have to put on babedi standards again. So o ka fumana hore whatever when are you into someone they are not into, but if my girl she agrees and she's into that type of ish, I wouldn't have a problem with it, my brother. Because at some point, here's the thing,
like,
Fed. It's not about the cake, my brother.
It's about what?
Here's the thing, Jayam. It's a known factor, like, in a relationship, bro, you get bored. How it's until one, like, hang out. So here and there, you need to spice up some little things,
So,
And as a
sister
spice, like, you cannot run out of spice because imagine that only relationship in your house only one in it, and you do not like chill how every day only one. You kinda get bored because how close spice it into you kinda like over spice, because you try to boost this thing, this other thing. You have to boost the happy this thing. So if now like my girl would allow it, I don't think I would have a problem with it.
So, but then would you have a problem if she asked for?
Yeah, if she
husband,
asks
brother,
for another
brother.
husband to chip in, that's where you come another tata,
Yeah.
because I think likely one I'm enough. I don't think there should be another brother Atokinya, speaking because I think I'm kind of enough.
So
But-
you saying that is like, you say like if she initiates it, you won't have a problem, but when you won't ask her to like, hey girl, I've been meaning to ask you this.
Yeah.
How about we
Bruh.
ask Ntomzota to come and help you?
Here's the thing, my brother. As you know, like there are things still, they are allowed on our side, like the polygamy thing. It's a modern generation, so
There's
there's polyandry.
Yeah.
But then in the olden times, bro, like the polygamy because men has to have like certain standards, even though it's a known factor, a man is actually a head of the family. So as a head of the family, bro, as much as you provide is as much as you can have. So if you are allowed to have certain things because only the provider, it's acceptable. But since bom mehe the feminine side bale everywhere no jinana, like bom sebeting eating money but for bom. But no jina but for this. So they're as much as provider as we are about for that. So lebona it's modern days it's kind of like acceptable for them to, you know,
So
have
it
certain
means
standards.
you will
So,
accept it for your husband.
You know, man. But ish.
If you love her, you have to accept. You know, they
See,
live-
that's the problem because Leona, like, they somehow allowed to have those certain standards. But I don't think like Shiraka will allow it, you know, because ish. Gitanda yena. So I don't think, you know, she'll be down having a second, you know,
Yo, man,
beautiful lady
We've
occupying.
been trying to have
you
this
know.
conversation with my girl. She's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Only
ish.
me and me alone. I'm like, come
You
on.
see, you see,
Come on.
yeah, they wouldn't allow it, bro.
Come
Because
on.
Sheba, like, even on the side of cheating,
Mm.
but I wanted to one who cheat more than but
Even women cheat. It's just
I
that
know
they don't
women
check.
cheat.
They can't
Yeah,
get caught.
that's the thing.
They the
That's
masters.
the thing. They're the masters, bro.
Yeah.
We're not really predator, bro. We just go out there and do the deeds, you know. But now they have to like be sensitive about it, you know, because they have to protect their dignity, the image, the whatnot. We're not gonna be like, if I get caught, I get caught.
Yeah,
you know.
I'll deal with it there.
That's why, like, but I want that but not like so much sensitive side. They more like persuasive kind of but I won't never see to do me. So it's acceptable ka side in la bontate, man.
Yeah, it's like on that note, the relationship and stuff, because I've been seeing you, man. You like
Hey,
to post
my
and
brother.
shit.
When
you
it's
know.
like you really want to get my personal stuff out there.
Because it's out there. It's not like it's private, like mine, you know.
You know, man, I love my
It's out there.
shit.
So
I love my baby, bro.
yeah, so I wanna ask, bro, like, man, the impact, you know, like this relationship, my social media, you know, like, does it affect you somehow? Like, okay, whenever you get online, you see couples posting, you know, they're out there in the beach, they're out there, man, on a couple's date. Like, man, does it also, man, have an impact in your relationship? Like, man,
asparagus.
yeah, like, does it have something in your relationship?
The thing is, bro, you know, now I believe in communication, bro.
Yeah,
You know, even like happy, you have to like know your chick, bro. You know, you have to know your chick to the point you're like, what's about like how bro so how bro so because like rona dintho tse ngata majita ha di affect, you know, but bona batho ba bomme ha ba kena online ba bona di certain things ke tsona tse ba affecta, and ba ba influence ke dintho tse. So when you have to like set a certain boundary, like chiria how looking like o tlo dula a tseba okay nna le monna wa ka this is, you know, this is how like re fitlhella he, you know, like aska ba more influence taking ntho tsa di bonang like on the internet.
That's why
because some of the people, bro, are like they are not actually like like it's not actually their lifestyle. But it's like momentarily. Like if una is like how to this certain amount, you know. So how askabatla more than you can give her.
Yeah, you are not that point. I get as guys, we like to, especially we grew up with that mentality of say get money, and then when you after getting money you go get bitches, get every woman that you want, you know. And then obviously by doing that it means you're gonna have to use money to get them, you know. So and from that's why they say first impression last, you know. Definitely. She saw you with the money, you know, and
now she's gonna want money.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, it's really important for a guy, especially in this day and age, you know, like be as real as you can be, bro. Like,
brother.
You can see you go to okay, this girl is not my type. No,
but
so,
then you know,
if you want her, if she's not your type and you want her for one night stand, it's understandable. But then don't want her to be like your life partner, because by that you're gonna invite stress, unnecessary stress.
We have to be like. Like a different, bro. Like you have to imagine yourself girlfriend how when like into the girlfriend how you batla tse ska bona like don't imagine yourself o batla dintho tse lo reng ha o tlo gona di provide o girlfriend ya hao tse lo reng wena self ha o gona di provide ho wena you know bra nka se club efe konka even if like I got like 50k for a night because lo batla a bitch lo reng ke lo mo fumana there over a night ke lo spenda 50k e lo reng ke tseba gore bro nka fumana a chick e lo reng ka spenda the whole 50k selemo le yena kaofela Geraran kilo spend a 50k for a bitch for only a night.
You know, as a guy, bro, as soon as it click, come on, problem, as soon as it click, bro,
that's the problem.
Make it rain.
Yeah. So
tomorrow morning, and Jagas and Zubis.
It's important to bro like obey girlfriend understand that the needs how to the provider for you. Ask about like the needs that like you know how can you provide for yourself because as much as bro you gotta set the impression that was maybe the impression for that day because if you feel konkara bolo impress bipasha hosani bipasha wa bona it's like oh when I actually span a script jarete so impression doesn't last anymore because you know spending 50k we and Mobani today 105 rand. He's gonna die down.
Stay there.
Definitely.
What's coming now? Go back again and hit it again now.
But now my advice, I would advise young fellas to actually be in a relationship because it kind of saves money and problems and whatnot. You know, and like it's actually interesting how about stress is a relationship and stress is as I get a one night stand because what's about like relationship here you can fix it. One night stand you cannot fix it. Once you blow that 50k, it's gone, my brother.
But you remember before dating. You're not seeing all those things. I had to like instill it in you.
Yeah, my brother. You know,
get a girlfriend.
Oh, my brother. It's one of those things, you know.
And you haven't thanked me even now. You haven't said, oh, yo, Asrii, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I really appreciate that, my brother. But you know, we pumana when you're actually in that situation. Before you get into that situation, you're like, so you have to zazzy yourself.
That's why, man, we need these women, bro. As much as, man, they can give you unnecessary stress, man, we need them.
It's a good type of stress.
Yeah. Because, man, somehow they can, you know, like, they can put you at ease, you know, like,
and it's funny because it's actually good, like, a relationship, because I don't get more of the stress than I get more of good time. Like, there's good time more often than stress.
Yeah, bro, we've been talking about relationship and I wanna feel it now hitting the nerve on the leg. Since that's why the stress is a bit loud. Anyway, bro, is there anything else that you wanna talk about before we go out?
Yeah, bro. Actually, would like to talk more about my album. I just recently dropped an album called More Often Than Not.
So guys,
everyone can go out there and stream the hell out of the album.
Actually, we'll make sure to also put it in under the description.
Definitely.
Click on the link. Stream the niggas album. You know?
Yeah, it's actually my first album ever, bro. As an artist,
and it's a dope
I've actually
album,
produced a lot of niggas and I've been featured to a lot of music, but this is actually my first piece doing it
26
as
tracks.
an artist. 26 tracks, bro. I went all out on this MF. So everybody should go out there and stream the album, stream your boy, you know. Shout out to everybody who's been doing the most. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, so by that, you know, Asrii, Mouz, Deff,
guys. Your boy.
See you on the next episode. Please click like, subscribe, and show us some love. Comment there and tell us how much this podcast meant to you. Even though it's the first episode, like if you liked it, tell us, bro. If it's good, if it's bad, keep it to yourself. We don't want to tell us if it's good. Yeah, because we're looking forward to the next episode, guys, you know. And please don't judge us. This is like the first time doing this, guys, you know. Like we don't even have the radio background, you know. So yeah, this is the first shit, you know, first time doing this shit. So bear with us, you know. going forward, we're going to be good, you know.
Most
Trust,
definitely.
believe in us. you
Believe
know.
in the process.
As much as we're gonna believe in you, that we're gonna subscribe, you know. Yeah, man, we love you. We out.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now welcome you to the Street Plug Podcast.